Well, here we are, another episode of, well, home brewing beer. No, that's not good.
No idea what he's talking about.
Yeah.
All right. Welcome to Home Brewing TV.
That's right. There we go.
It is cold.
And what do you do, Paul, when it's cold outside? Probably the very coldest day in Wisconsin this season. What do we do?
You brew beer.
You brew beer.
Yeah. So we are going to attempt to do this in a garage because we're not quite as insane as some people, but we brew beer. So
we're almost there.
Yeah, we're almost there.
We're almost there.
Today we're going to be reviewing the Center of Gravity Brew Sculpture by Northern Brewer.
And upon this wonderful sculpture, we will brew an Imperial Stout. But now, we're drinking fresh brewed coffee because on this fine February Wisconsin morning, it's 32 degrees in this garage.
What we're noticing is that these
Connections.
the connections are not real tight. I'm getting a little bit of a propane leak there. Just noticing, we just started the thing not 10 minutes ago, and look at that. This is a carbon monoxide monitor, and we started at 0 and we're already up to 72. So I definitely recommend not doing this in any kind of enclosed space. Enclosed in space?
Yeah, or you'll get lost in space.
Yeah.
Breathe.
All right, we just cracked open the garage because we've just hit 93 on our carbon monoxide. Ooh, 94 is still going up. So instead of trying to kill ourselves, we're gonna try to vent this place out, I think. We are almost at mash temp. In fact, I call that mash.
Open that, open that. Nice steam. All right, Paul, I can pour above if you want to, or whoever wants to stir.
That's a little high.
Yeah. That would be one issue. He and I are not 6 feet, so one downfall of this is, yeah, I can probably pour without looking.
And I won't spin in my stool. That didn't sound good.
No, that doesn't sound good. Let's see if I can pour without looking. This may not end up good either. There you go.
What's out? That's out.
Okay, that's about the best you can do.
Look at that.
Is that cool or what? Ready?
Yeah.
Fire away. What?
Here we go.
Cool.
Well, we kind of already mocked up our own little pump system here. Seems to be working. So, we'll see.
Just gotta keep the temperature steady.
Yep.
There's also one thing I've just noticed about this unit here, and that is that it appears to be able to hold the temperature better than other units we've used. In other words, we've had a temperature here about 152 degrees, and it's remained steady even in a garage that's about 27, 28 degrees right now. So while it's an inefficient burner and promotes a lot of CO, it's an even burner.
I'm gonna start heating up the sparge water. Right ahead, my friend.
All right.
Go.
Yep.
Whoa. Well,
still got eyebrows.
We got about another minute, and then here we're gonna raise the temperature up to 168 over the course of 10 minutes, and then we will begin our sparge. But I'm very impressed, very happy with the temperature control here. I was surprised actually with how well it's controlling the temperature on this mash.
Despite the inefficiency of the burning gas.
Yeah.
All right, Paul, open up the spigots. There you go. There we go.
Circulating is definitely the way to go for clear beer. This is what we're doing to sparge, because I don't believe that the gravity would have worked where we have it sitting.
Were it any higher, however, you would not be able to look inside of it at all without another step ladder.
Getting close to the end of the runnings here. We're going to take a little reading. Let's see what we got. We have 1073. 1073.
Well, in order to try the wort, Paul and I feel that the wort might taste very good with some of Milwaukee's own whiskey. The whiskey here is Great Lakes Distillery's Kinnickinnick, and buddy of mine and actually high school friend, Guy Rayhorst, opened up Great Lakes Distillery, oh gosh, a good decade or so ago, and pretty much opened up the craft distillery movement here in Wisconsin. So, Guy, this one's for you. And we'll do a shot. Okay. Well, this is a little bit of warm wort and a little bit cool whiskey, and has a nice, very nice nose to this. Very nice nose. This all warm like this, I think this could be dangerous.
So cheers to Guy and to
Homeland Brew.
Homeland Brew. Oh, that's so good. So smooth.
That is nice, people, on a cold Wisconsin day.
Oh my God.
This is what it's all about.
Okay.
Delicious. Oh.
All right. Well, let's lift it up here.
Will do. Ready? Steady. Oh my God.
It's good.
It's good. I'm so tempted to go get another.
No. Yes. No. That would be so wrong.
It's so.
All right, let's get
so
this bastard going.
Got it. Here we go. Chinook.
Chinook.
very soul of home brewing.
You know, I love that. It's just, I cannot get enough of that. All right.
All right, let's batter this up a little bit. So it sure is a sweet roast at the top. Note that we put it in the sock, and that's to keep it clear.
All right, another little observation with our boil kettle being here and this being above it. All kinds of little condensation.
It's dripping.
It's going to be dripping right back into my boil kettle. So I don't know if that's a bad thing or not, but to me, I don't really care for it. I don't want that stuff falling back in.
Okay. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
I told you. I told you.
All right.
Okay. Now into the other room where we will cool it off.
Chill it. All right. Having boiled this for 1 hour, we are now ready to chill.
Draining all that delicious dark goodness down into that carboy.
Do not despair. What you see here is just the sanitizers, leftovers of bubbles. Should have no impact on the flavor. We brought down the temperature of the beer prior to this to about 70 degrees.
Boom. There we go for foaming.
There goes the foam.
All over the floor.
That's what a floor's for. Well, Paul, another brewing day is done. And we use the center of gravity apparatus here. Tell me, what are your impressions of this fine assembly and your take on it?
Well, overall, I like it. Couple issues I see. I didn't think I would like the burners, although they burn cleaner than I thought they would. You still get a little bit of ash on the bottom, not too bad. And they were actually fairly easy to control as far as temperature, so I give thumbs up on that. Assembly was quite easy to do.
Agreed. It did hold all the pots. It was sturdy. This is a steady piece.
It's a lot sturdier than it looks.
Yes, it is sturdy.
I think the only things I would do differently in the future is if they could figure out a way to maybe offset these just a little bit differently so that you're not getting that condensation as much as there is. Again, it's not a huge deal. And the connections. Like I said, we found that leak in there again. And like, it could be a bad connection, I don't know. But if they can figure out maybe a quick, if there's some way to do a quick connect. Yeah, I don't know if there's
fewer pieces. The other thing I did not like is the amount of carbon monoxide that built up in this garage very, very quickly.
Yeah.
And if you use an apparatus like this, do not use it in a garage, period. It's just not worth it. We had to keep this door closed because it was so cold today. But we occasionally opened up the door just to get the carbon monoxide out of the garage, and that was an issue.
Mm-hmm. But overall, for the price, compared to like the Blichmann one, which is
$5,000.
I don't know. I'll tell you what, I will put the totals in the description for the Blichmann versus this thing. Night and day. I mean, this is $600 600-ish. I don't know, I have to look. But for the price, excellent setup, I think. But if you got the money, go higher, I guess. But,
go higher, yeah. And again, this is an outside activity, not in a garage.
So, overall, thumbs up for me. You?
45 degrees.
45 degrees?
Yes.
All right. Real quick, there will be another video, the follow-up to this one. I got back to Northern Brewer and told them some of the things I had found out while we were using it. And they informed me that they're coming out with some new parts. They know about the leak, and they got a new regulator, and they also told me that I didn't put the equipment in the right spots. That's why we were having those other issues. So, in all fairness, I'm going to redo another video once they do have those new parts in it, and I'll give you another review. Well, thanks for watching. Please remember to subscribe, like the video, share it. Please let the world know that we've done these things. And
comment if you want.
Absolutely. Keep brewing, my friends.
And what are we going to brew it on today, Paul? We got a new toy.
We do have a new toy. I have no clue what it's called, so I have to look that up. What's this thing called?
Center of Gravity.
Thank you. All right. Yeah. So stick with us and enjoy the show. That's stupid. That's stupid. Why did I say that?
Enjoy the show.
I did. I said that out loud, out of my mouth.
Yeah, you ruined it.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice. And each by reminds.